Hello there. Welcome back to my Crippling bank account, the show where I spend copious amounts of money and you point and laugh. And this is not the video I was expected to be making today. You see, I actually had announced a couple of videos in my community posts recently. If you haven't been checking those, you probably should, because I've been keeping people up to date. But I originally intended on releasing a video with these two lovely ladies here, about going to the second Sonic movie, as well as also fighting the bad guy. That was originally the plan, and half of that video was filmed. It was filmed on the day that I went to see the second Sonic movie, which, yeah, I also saw the second Sonic movie, and I intended to do a review of that. That was another video possibility for today. Another video possibility was also the one that I teased at the end of the Skylinks video, of reviewing the new Sonic figure. However, none of that really transpired, and I need a video for this week because I've been on the grind. I've been trying to get good with having a weekly upload schedule, so this is gonna be the one. And so today, we will be reviewing The Boy. This is 13-inch Jakks Pacific Movie 2 Sonic. So this guy, I got him today. This is Easter 2022. And he is absolutely fantastic. Just getting it out of the way, I love this plush so much, and we're going to be going into why I love him so much very soon. But first, let's take him out of his packaging and take a look at the packaging itself. It's very nice and interesting. Well, I mean, not really interesting. It has the Sonic Movie 1 render. It has the 13-inch plush, the Jakks logo, the Movie 2 logo, all the guff on the bottom, and then we have two different normal renders of Sonic. Cute and cuddly, super soft fabric. We'll get into this right now because I thought I should mention it for this video. One of the things that I don't like with the Movie Sonic product stuff is that they're replicating an issue that a lot of people had with 90s American Sonic media, which was that he always has the same face. Like Movie Sonic, if you've seen the movies, you know that he's very capable of expression. This boy, on these packaging, like, look, it's the same thing on both sides. Same face on there, and this applies to just about everything. Hold on, let me demonstrate. I went to McDonald's, and yeah, there's the Movie Sonic on the box, and yeah, his eye is a bit different, but he's doing the same smile. It's the same. He's doing like the same expression. So that's one of the issues that I've had with Movie Sonic's products, is just the fact that they all have the same face. But yeah, otherwise it's a pretty good box, and on the back we even get to see the prototype, which, as you'll very quickly notice, looks a bit better than the final plush due to its eyes, which is the big problem that a lot of people have with this plush, is the eyes. We're gonna get into that. In fact, we're gonna get into that right now. Alright. Here's the boy. Look at him. The boy. I love him so much. I'm so happy my boy is getting merch. My boy's my boy's in the theater. My boy's at McDonald's. My boy's getting this guy. I don't know why he's doing that. But yeah, this is the boy. Say hello. Say hello, boy. Hello. And yeah, he is fantastic. He is 13 inches tall, which is taller than Tangle. About the same height as Tangle if you count the tail, but I don't necessarily count the tail. So yeah, he big. He big, and he is fluffy. One of the best things about Movie Sonic is that he is super fluffy, and this guy is the one plush that captures that really, really well. He's made out of this really messy fabric, like messy furry fabric, and that works for Movie Sonic. That really does. Movie Sonic has that messy fur texture to him. Not nearly as much as this plush, but pretty dang close, and I'll give it a pass. And he looks pretty decently like movie Sonic. He has his shorter nose, he has his more protruded chest, which the more puffed up chest, you can see it on the render. Grabbing the packaging! Yeah, you can see it on the render that a more puffed up chest is a part of movie Sonic's design, even though this is absolutely a render where he's puffing his chest out, but whatever, I think it's still part of his design. And they look pretty similar. You might notice, though, the eyes are a bit of an issue, and this is the bit that everybody talks about as a negative with this plush, is the way that the eyes look. It looks a little bit like Manhog, which is the nickname for the 2019 movie design that everybody hated. I don't think it looks quite that bad. I think the rest of the plush makes up for it, but yeah, the eyes are a little bit too small. They're made out of this nice little plastic material, though, and that actually is very good, because if you've ever had a Sonic plush, you would know those eyes, if they're made of fabric, they get messy, they get dirty, and eventually they don't look very good anymore. Most of my Sonic plushes have that problem, where they don't have very good looking eyes just because I've owned them for so long. This guy, even though his gloves and shoes are going to get messy, his eyes will not, so that is very good. He has flat spikes in the back. One of the coolest bits of movie Sonic's design is represented here, which is that he has a callback to the 90s Sonic Mohawk with the 3 spikes here. And I like that it's a callback, but it doesn't break the design. I like this look. I don't really like the actual 90s Sonic design spike look, but I do like this version of that look. And of course, the most important part of this plush... Oh, he's got mittens too. That's not the important part. The important part is the shoes. Look at the detail. Oh, this is why this is actually kind of a historic plush. You see there's the yellow there. And that's because, if you don't know, Sonic Movie 1 didn't have very good merch. The redesign happened way late in development, which canceled a lot of merch, but the few pieces of merch that did survive had to go through a redesign process, and one of the things that they couldn't do was use the shoes. These Puma Sonic shoes, which are some of my favorite Sonic shoes ever. I love the way they look. I think they're better than the normal shoes. I think they're better than the classic normal shoes. I love them so much. I love, love, love them. They couldn't use the shoes because they are Puma branded shoes. Whereas the Sonic Movie 2 merch can use the shoes. And this plush, with its large size and print on fabric, gives us a plush with very detailed, very good looking Sonic shoes. And I think this plush is worth it just for that. But other than that, the other bit that I love about this guy is that he's very huggable. Like, he's made out of this very soft fabric, so you want to hug him. And unlike my other Sonic plushes, this is the best one to hug. I have the Tomy Classic Sonic, the big one. He's not very good to hug because he's just too stout, he's too stubby, he's too round. I have the Toy Network Sonic plush, which is decently large, like about the size of this guy, but I don't want to hug him because he's a bit too fragile. Like, he's not made out of very good material. And I, of course, have my big Super Sonic and comic book boy that I've shown off in other videos before, but they're also not that great to hug because they're either too big or too awkwardly proportioned. This guy, I've been hugging him. I've been hugging him so much. He's actually very, very good to hug, and I love this boy. I love him so much. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're such a good boy. He's such a good boy. I love him. Oh man. So yeah, where do you get this guy? How can you get this guy? Who do you get this guy from? Where's your Sonic dealer? Well, the Sonic dealer is Target, and much like a lot of Movie 2 merch, it is hard to find. Specifically, this guy is very difficult to find. I did not get this from a Target. Obviously, the Easter Bunny got it for me. But if you really want to know, it was actually found on Target Online. And that was the place to go for this guy. And I think it is the place to go for this guy. Because going to actually hunt this thing in stores, I've very rarely seen this thing in merch hunts. Like, I can't recall seeing this thing in a merch hunt. And I've watched Sonic Movie 2 merch hunts extensively over this past couple weeks because I'm just so caught up in Sonic Movie 2 hype that I just need Sonic Movie 2 stuff. And I've watched a lot of Merch Hunts, and he's not really in those. He's actually quite hard to find. So, if you want this boy, good luck. Good freaking luck. I suspect that he will be a bit difficult to find in the future, but there's always the possibility that he'll be a really common plush in the future. We really don't know. With Movie 2 merch, we have no idea. We have no clue if any of it is going to be rare or valuable in the future. I just love this boy. I love him so much, and I'm super happy that I got him. Oh, and if you're wondering, there is no large-scale Tails or Knuckles, which really disappoints me because I would love a super-duper fluffy Tails, and Knuckles in the movie is just great, so I'd love to see him too. However, you could substitute those by using the Build-A-Bear tie-in Tails and Knuckles plushes, though it is worth noting that Knuckles will not be found in-store. You can only find the Build-A-Bear Knuckles online. So, yeah. Happy hunting, folks. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, this was a very impromptu video. I'm gonna be editing this, like, during the car ride all the way up to, my grandparents' house. And, yeah. This is gonna be an interesting experience. So, yeah. Have a happy Easter, and if you don't have a happy Easter, just have a happy Sunday or whatever. Just have the best day that you possibly can. Don't worry, this boy will be looking out for you. Just say goodbye, Sonic. No, okay. Bye-bye.